scars in your froze. How could you let it hide? I'll burn your deep inside. In every whisper I hold you close. How the shadow with my ghost. In the darkness can be found. I follow this vision like a stone.
Starware. Our passion is for the future.
Hello and welcome back to VRML 2 Season 4 Game 2. Man, we got there eventually. Thanks for all your patience. I'm your host, the voice from the north, Luke, and alongside me in the booth is Woodsy, the wonderful man that he is, and on Analysis Desk this time is Lock11, and on cams is the ever so awesome Newton Dad, the Southern Tech Slinger himself. But we are going to hop right into the action. I want to shout out both these teams for their patience. These teams were ready 15 minutes before the match, so it is starting late from our fault, not theirs, but we do appreciate their understanding and cooperation because I know I'm excited to get this ball rolling. Man, oh man, but Woodsy, how you feeling?
I am so hyped for this match. I mean, my first proper cast of the season. I just want to see some good gameplay. I would like to apologize to Guy in chat, thinking we were about to start the game, but then rolled ads. Just a couple of technical issues, but hopefully this game will live up to expectations, and I am just so excited to get into this.
Man, I am too. I did ping the teams. I'm going to send them a quick Oculus message. If you hear me typing, I apologize, but man, I just hope we get a fraction of the game that we saw earlier today. It was Project Nebula against Cyclone, and Cyclone did take out the W. 2-1 close matchups all there, but nevertheless it was it was Cyclone walking away with the W that time. These two teams are also two Bronze 2 teams, which as we saw may mean a lot, may mean nothing. Don't know, as this is a new season, new players. But what I do know is that I was able to chat with both these team captains before the match started. On the side of RaDiOaCtIvE, Funky said they're excited to play our first match. They've been working so hard in scrims and practices, so hopefully it pays off. It's going to be a good time, I hope. And on the flip side, Mikey Wifey on DragonCorpse, team captain, said he feels absolutely wonderful. He never got to experience ranked matches until now. He hopes that he has a good game, and I'm going to go all out, never giving up on his team or letting them down. If I ever have something to say to all the people around the world, he says, never give up on yourself, then it'll come true. So I certainly hope so, that it will come true, and he will have a fantastic match. I mean, just a good time, but as we are seeing in the server, they are having a good time, as I did hear that they're just waiting on somebody in particular. But man, yeah, both these teams are super organized. Both these teams are ready to go, as we are just waiting for one member to come back on the side of DragonCorpse. But man, Woodsy, first match, how was the offseason for you? I hear you have exciting news.
I mean, I don't know why we call it the off-season, because every team I talk to, and including our team, just seems to have worked harder during the off-season than in the actual season. They use it to get the training in, get working, and then teams will underestimate them when they start. But my team personally went through to the qualifiers and just got into Master Tier, beating a couple of the other teams. I'm not sure whether we got a little bit lucky with our picks, but I'm very happy to be there. And I know Lockie11 also was in the qualifiers, got through. I think he expected to, but well done to him as well. As we go into this, Luke, I'll let you take it away.
All right, round 1, match 2, season 4. We finally got here. What do we have in store? Well, we have a neutral joust. Who's going to take it? It will be RaDiOaCtIvE. Funky taking charge, as that is going to be a beautiful headbutt, but it's going to be a beautiful headbutt that bounces right back into their own zone, unfortunately. And that's going to get picked up by Mikey Wifey, who's going to get the 14-meter second 14-meter outshot, breaking the silence. 3-0 DragonCorpse.
I mean, that's where you need the dedication, because that is very unfortunate for RaDiOaCtIvE just straight off the bat here. Very unlucky on the headbutt. It seemed like such an amazing headbutt, but just straight bounce back as they move on to the QB here. Just coming out of this tunnel here, seem to be going for something more offensive as they've sent people all the way down. Funky moving up with the disc, stopping at the double D, that Geo there. That's what we call that, as he's waiting for the push. Pass it over to the right. SK Pat, I believe is called, now holding it, passing it over to the left, but lovely interception by Mikey Wifey, who tries to clear it. Bit of a bad clear, though, as it bounces back. Received by SSR. Lovely interception by Bubbly Tuber, and now both teams scrambling for it. Stun AD, I believe that is, now holding the disc, taking his time on it and clearing it down to the left into the blue half. Trying to be recollected here by the orange team. Mikey Wifey grabbing it, maybe going for a pass or a shot, but bouncing off the Geo. Stun, now holding this, going for the shot. Oh, and that is so close, just bouncing off the backboard. Stun, retrieving again. Maybe a calculated self-pass, or maybe a pass from another teammate. Maybe a bit of luck, but that is a 2-pointer to send them 5 points up straight from the start.
Yeah, I mean, man, that's a strong start from DragonCorpse. I mean, Mikey Wifey said that they were starting hard, never give up, and they certainly haven't. Only a minute and a half in, already 5 points on the clock. Man, let's see what RaDiOaCtIvE can do to reply, as now they do float downfield. Funky taking a look, and more importantly, taking their time, as that's really especially, nice to see in these lower ranked matches where these players just figuring out how to play this game competitively. First game of the season, first game as a team on VRML. So it is going to be a good time for all the folks, but certainly it's a lot much better if you get some more points on the board than the other team, otherwise known as getting the W or winning. But now it's going to get picked up by Funky, but stunned immediately for their efforts. SSR Vegito is going to bounce it all the way downfield. Is the stack there to recover? Yes, but it's the defensive stack, not the offensive one, but it might not be enough, but it is. Man, what's with all these names? Nagato is there, and now Vegtio is going to pass quickly to Mikey. Mikey gets stolen, though, from Nagato, and Nagato is going to go for the long clear, but the backline player of Mightio is there to turn it right back around this place, far from over. Stunad walking in. Can he dodge, too? Yes, he does. Dodge around the bow, gets the shot. The goalie was stunned, but unfortunately not enough, but maybe Mikey Wifey, yes, finds the back of the net. 7-0. With 7 minutes 10 on the clock. Man, what a good-looking game so far from DragonCorpse.
I mean, DragonCorpse taking the early lead here, and a lovely angle from Mikey Wifey on that one. I mean, I think these players have all changed their names to something slightly difficult for us here, Luke. I can't lie to you, as all of these names have a little twist on them, which I'm having to work with. But Funky, that's a nice, easy one. Taking the disc off of the QB here, just walking it up. It's nice to see these people nice and calm, because I've played 2 seasons, and one thing I've learned is as soon as you get panicked, you start to lose. But here we go, Bubbly Tuber now looking for the pass back maybe to Funky. Funky trying to walk it up, looking for the shot down there, but just deflected off of a head, I believe that was. SK Pat now moving through the bubble, trying to pass it down to Funky. Funky holding it in there. They still have possession here, as this looks dangerous. He sends it into the goal, and Funky, lovely shot as the goalie was stunned. Regaining a little bit of ground now here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good look from Funky. I mean, it took them a few minutes, but hey, we heard from Lockie11 back in the first match just earlier today. There's still more than 5 minutes left on the clock. Whatever they can do to us, we can do to them. RaDiOaCtIvE starting to pull out those big guns, as it's only a 5-point game, 6 minutes left, but it's going to be Stunad V walking downfield, going for the long pass. Unfortunately, doesn't quite connect. It does connect to Bubbly Tuba, as that's going to clear through the midfield all the way into the orange half, but that's going to be an unfavorable balance for the stack. They do get a first hand on it. Can they get the pass? Can they get the goal? They're going to pass up. Unfortunately, the stack isn't together. but now it will get picked up, but it's going to get immediately turned over. Mikey Wifey on the back line, going to be clearing for him right into the back line of Bubbly Tuba. And Bubbly Tuba is going to look for the pass. Is it good? Yeah, but immediately pressured. Can they get it off? Time, space. No, not quite finding it, as it is going to get picked up one more time by Mikey Wifey just to slap it downfield.
Well, and that was a very fast clear there. I don't know quite what happened. Maybe a headbutt or a very nice slap. So it just moves into RaDiOaCtIve's half here. And it looks like DragonCorpse's player is straight on this. Mikey Wifey, just an open goal there. Goalie not quite getting back in time and just putting it in for a 2. That leaves them 7 points up again, regaining that strong lead with 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes is still a very long time for RaDiOaCtIve to come back, and they should keep their heads up from here on out.
They definitely should. Still, 5 minutes. Whatever they can do to us, we can do to them. RaDiOaCtIve, let's see what they can do. Let's see that nuclear power, as Funky is going to walk dead all the way downfield. No one's pressuring him, so he's going to take the space. Quick pass to Nagato. Nagato quickly across, but unfortunately his teammate was stunned and the pass was scuffed, so maybe a blessing in disguise, as it's going to be back and forth, back and forth. This is going to get SK Pat. But SK Pat doesn't have it back, as it is going to go all the way downfield into the hands of the orange side. DragonCorpse has the tower on their side, so they're going to take a second and then clear it all the way back. But man, back and forth game. Into the hands of SK, into the hands of Dragon, into the hands of RaDiOaCtIve, back and forth and back and forth. Who is going to get control, Woodsy?
I mean, I didn't know we were playing ping pong. I thought we were casting Echo VR, but this disc is just backwards and forwards right now, as it is sent towards the DragonCorpse bubble as Funky trying to regain this here. Just holding on to it as he usually does, looking for that open opportunity. There's 2 people pushing there, passing it up top. This man is very open, but just dropped it. SK Pat looking to recover. Mikey Wifey just there on the back lines, recovering that and clearing it deep into the RaDiOaCtIve half. Funky looking to regain, but stun just there. Lovely interception, though, by Nagato as he looks to clear it down. But Mikey Wifey just on those back lines, looking for that pass up. Maybe a bit too fast for his teammate, though. But SSR walking it in just low of the goal, though, as he has just missed that. Mikey Wifey looking for the recovery. The bounce shot. And what a save there by Bubbly, as he has just messed that clear up ever so slightly. It's awkward after you've saved it there. But it's another lovely interception by RaDiOaCtIve as it is sent back into the DragonCorpse half. And bounces back into the RaDiOaCtIve half, actually, as they just scramble to clear this disc and stun, getting the recovery. Maybe going for a long pass into the enemy half, maybe a shot. But it looks like it's going to be recollected by SSR. SSR walking it up, looking for the shot. Lovely stun there, though, as Funky, I believe that is, has the disc. Mikey Wifey looking for the shot, and Mikey Wifey again finding his target there.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely great teamwork from DragonCorpse. RaDiOaCtIve going for those panic clears, feeling like they don't have enough time, but they do. Slow it down, find the open passing lanes, trust your teammates. You don't have to all scramble for the disc. Be open for the clear or the pass. But Mikey Wifey, 9 points to their name. More points than all the other goals scored. Only 2 from Stunad and 2 from Funky on RaDiOaCtIve. So Mikey Wifey certainly doing some work here in this first game for his team. As the team captain, you expect nothing less. But it's going to be deep into the blue bubble. RaDiOaCtIve looking to turn this around, looking to turn this not to a ping pong or table tennis match, but instead to a game of Echo VR, and that's what we expect to see. The Geo is pesky as it can be, as it is going to be just a slight miss of the back of the net, but that is still going to get picked up by nobody yet. Now slapped downfield, but the Geo's still there. It's just always in the way. But Stunad is just going to stun his friend, or stun the enemy, and take the disc. He's ready to play. He's going to be quick pass across. It's good, but no, Funky is better, as they're going to get the cut intercepted on the back line, clear downfield. But can his teammates pick it up? Well, no, Funky can, but it will be SK Pat there too. Now, look, can they find the teammates? They're all clumped. Right? So that's not good because there's no passing options, but they're just going to juke on the floor. I guess it works. Bubbly Tuba, though, is not momentous enough, as they're still too cluttered. I mean, RaDiOaCtIve really cluttering up and not finding those open passing options, even if they do get the disc, therefore not giving them the time and space, therefore not getting the disc and possession advantage their way, as DragonCorpse once again clears it, and RaDiOaCtIve once again feels pressured, so that clear is no good. Man, DragonCorpse absolutely dominating so far, Woodsy.
I mean, yeah, they certainly have the prowess in this match, as they are just hammering on the offense. Really, RaDiOaCtIve need to get this out their half here, and maybe they will with this recollect, but SK Pat just looking to clear this. Lovely clear there. I thought DragonCorpse were going to have it, but Almighty just on the back lines, calm and collected, looking for that clear.
Yeah.
Or maybe an amazing pass down to Stunad, and Stunad looking to walk it up here. He's not got any pressure. The stacks from RaDiOaCtIvE just not quite back, as he is just walking up. Oh, and a lovely interception by SK Pat there, just managing to get there. Maybe Stunad feeling a bit secure with his position after not much pressure. But both teams looking to recollect this here as they go straight towards the disc, and that is a recollection and an immediate interception, maybe a headbutt there from Mikey Wifey as he's looking to clear this down the center, but both teams going straight for this. Funky getting it here, maybe going for a shot, but not enough time for him as it is 11-2 to DragonCorpse.
Yeah, I mean, a really dominant game. Round 1, though, still a best of 3. Can they come back? We'll see, but let's see what Locky 11 has to say. The man, the myth, the legend himself. What do you see, Legend? What do you see, Legend, Locky?
What do I see, Legend? Well, this is going quite...
Well, it's going quite something. I don't know quite what, but maybe we'll be coming back to him here in just a minute as he is going to take a step back. But man, Mikey Wifey doing some great work, finding him.
Well, hey, this is Newton Dad here. It sounds like we've lost all of our casters for a second here. Let me just check in on those guys and see what's going on. Right back with you. Looks like we've lost the audio completely from our friends the casters here, so while they're off... there they are! We got...
There we go. Now we're back. But Stunad V is also back, and he's going to get a 2 of his own. DragonCorpse taking the lead once again early on in the second round.
Yeah, it's a very nice lead, and as we saw before, that's not very good for RaDiOaCtIvE. They seem to not be able to claw this back, but maybe we'll see a change here as they go onto the QB. Funky looking for his passing options here, but walking up as always. He is careless at the moment, just trying to wait for the opponents to pressure him as he passes to SK Pat. SK Pat looking for the pass down low, but lovely interception by Mikey Wifey. He is a unit on the back lines and the front lines today, as it's just a bit of a bad clear though, bouncing back into Bubbly's hands as he is just sat there waiting for the pressure. He's not worried. He knows he has plenty of time to get this disc off when the enemies come for him, as he's just walking it up. Lovely pass over to the left, but the defenders are there as always, as SSR looking for this clear. Bit of a slow one, and maybe a bit too high as it bounces into that Geo there, and just bounces straight down into the trench of DragonCorpse yet again. Another bad clear. These people cannot just get it out of their half at the moment, as it's sent down into RaDiOaCtIVE's half finally. Both teams looking to recollect here. We see stacks from both teams, but just DragonCorpse getting there first. Stunad, stunning plays from him with that 3-pointer just outside of the bubble, sending them 5 points ahead as we saw last round.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we saw in round 1. DragonCorpse getting 5 early goals. This time it was 8:15 on the clock. Last time it was 8:30 on the clock. I mean, absolute domination. DragonCorpse are just more spread out. They're finding the passing lanes. They're finding success in the midfield. They're finding their teammates. They're finding the stacks. And most importantly, they're finding the back of the net. RaDiOaCtIVE definitely clumping, but a lot less clumping here in the second round. I do have to applaud them for that. But as I say that, they all clump for the disc. That's okay, as Stunad V is going to get the clear right into the hands of Funky, though. Funky, maybe intentionally, going for the bounce clear off the Geo there that we call Cloud. But nevertheless, SSR is going to go for the long shot. Will get picked up by his teammates. Stunad V diving towards the net, diving towards the goal, going off the shield, and finding the back of the net, as one does. Man, oh man, DragonCorpse looking good. 7-0, only a couple minutes in.
Yeah, that is a lovely lead by them. 7 minutes in, 7 points ahead. What a strong advantage. And just people in chat, hypothetical, Dragon taking it in 2. There's still plenty of time left, you never know, but it does look like it's going that way at the moment. And people in chat also having riots, wanting Newton Dad to cast, but I'm going to keep going until I'm told not to. Funky, just walking up with the disc here, just holding it. They're in a stack this time though, so maybe looking for some dribbling, or maybe some quick plays off of that stack, but stunned straight away. Mikey Wifey getting that lovely interception, sent back to Nagato. Nagato looking for that pass forwards. Funky doing some funky moves, jumping up above that stack there as he's looking for his next pass. Can't quite get the anchor. Pass it over to left. Bubbly looking for his next opportunity, but just off of the head of a defender. Stunad walking it back. Bubbly interception though. Bubbly looking for this shot, and it's just gone wide. That was the first opportunity for RaDiOaCtIvE, but just missed slightly as it's sent back into the neutral zone here. Funky recollecting once again, looking for this forward opportunity, sending it towards the goal. Maybe a bounce shot, but oh mighty. In goal as always, a mighty collection from him. Clearing it through the mid. Lost in the neutral zone once again though, as Stunad walking it around. He's not worried about this pressure. He's just juking around, looking for that quick pass down below, and SSR receiving that lovely as he's looking for the back pass back to Stunad. Stunad maybe looking for the shot. Bubbly Tuba, lovely save on that, but still goes in. Maybe a bit too close to the goal there. That was unlucky for him.
Yeah, I mean, getting a piece of it, but not enough. I mean, that's the name of the game sometimes. That's Echo Arena, man, but 5:55 on the clock. 9 points up. I mean, that's a lot of momentum from DragonCorpse after winning round 1. They look strong, and Stunad V looks stronger. Not getting the 3, elects to just hit the post, a couple dozen times. And just score the goal, man. Well, he will. 0 meters out. 2 meters a second. Off the head, 11-0. Man.
I mean, he had a choice between respect or be annoying. And I think we all know which one he chose there. I mean...
Well, hey, you know what? Give him the benefit of the doubt. There's a mental game there. I mean, you're already winning 11-0. But, like, there also is a mental game. I mean, now maybe they're pissed. Now, I mean, maybe they were just sad and disappointed before. Now maybe they're angry. I mean, that could also backfire, and they could, like, suddenly learn how to play their game. But, like, angry, sad, I don't know what I'm saying. But what I do know is that, it's the mental game that we often don't see that's so important for every single match of that, Echo VR, that, whether it's a pub or whether it's a competitive match like this with VRML. But nevertheless, that's not going to be no dings. That's just going to be a beautiful 3. Nice and even. 10 meters a second. 10 meters out. You got to love it. 14-0, though. Absolute domination from DragonCorpse.
Maybe he was trying to psych RaDiOaCtIvE out there, but I don't know whether it's done the trick. Just the same thing's happening. DragonCorpse still dominating this match wholly. 4.5 minutes left, and all they need is 6 points. That's a maximum of 3 goals if RaDiOaCtIvE don't score here. And Stun AD just getting that again and going for the 3 points this time instead of the ding. That sends them 17-0 up. Only 3 more points before a mercy.
Yeah, that's... It's not looking good. Not looking good, but, I mean, DragonCorpse doing their best. RaDiOaCtIvE just, lots of time to go. Again, this is the first game of the season. You're learning your teammates. Maybe you haven't practiced that much before. 2 bronze teams. Bronze 2. If you aren't familiar with the new system, 1 is the lowest of any division, 4 is the highest. So, like, solid mid-bronze. They're getting themselves together. We've all been there. Let's see what they can do as they are in the offensive zone. Can Bubbly find the back of the net? No, Funky maybe can. Funky's just going to try to bait over the player. Go for the shot, but no. What a save by Mighty. What a great look as that is going to go downfield, but not out. It's going to get turned over. Bubbly Tuba going for the shot. That would bounce in maybe, but Mighty is still there on the back line going for the clear. As I just noticed, DragonCorpse does have a perma-goalie, so that's interesting of a choice, but it works at least in this match as they're going to go for the long bounce, not quite finding the back of the net. But Nagato will find the disc. Will he find the clear too? Yeah. All right. We're still in this. RaDiOaCtIvE are here to fight as they are going to go downfield, but I spoke too soon. Stunad V walking in, but no stunned, and the disc will be stolen right from his cold, dead fingers as Nagato is going to pick it up and look the other way.
Just addressing people in chat. Gio, what rank is this team? These are bronze teams. I don't know if that was already answered. Oh, Bubbly. Sorry, I missed that, but that's their first 3 points on the board, and that was a lovely 3-point shot, just an open goal there, and he capitalized perfectly on that, getting them some points in this competition. I will just say, your boy Sam getting a bit annoyed at me in chat because apparently I'm ignoring him, but I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in chat. Your boy Sam, Hypothetical, Nate Appleton. Always good to see you, buddy. Locky11, Geo, Xenadude, Suprum, Psychaotic, everyone else that I haven't seen, or all you chat ghosts. That's a welcome. We're glad to have you. But Stenad V is also glad to have this disc, as he's just going to walk in, but walk in too much. He can't 1v4 the entire team, as they are going to pass along the floor. Can they find the pass? Yes, no, they can't. That's instead going to get picked up by Stenad V again and dive in, but saved by Bubbly Tuba this time, and he's going to pass it out into the neutral zone.
As I said, Bubbly Tuba working lovely in goal, just maybe a bit unlucky last time. As we see Stun AD going for the shot and just can't quite recollect with Bubbly there as he gets that 2 points and 19-3. Still very close to this Mercy win, but they still need a minimum of 2 goals to get there, so maybe, just maybe RaDiOaCtIvE can hold off, or maybe they can get a little bit of points back and make their record look slightly better here, as they are put on the QB, and I reckon this will be Funky collecting again, as he has every time, and possibly walking out. But no, he's gone for a different change, maybe playing more aggressive now as he tries to clear it down. But oh mighty, come out of goal there and looking for that clear. But Funky, lovely recollection there as he goes for maybe the shot up high, or maybe just a bounce down that they can recollect, as both teams are going for this. But just Stunad getting it first, holding the disc, psyching out the enemy team there by drawing them in and clearing it high, sending it in for the stacks to recollect from, as we see both teams scrambling towards this in RaDiOaCtIVE's half. And I believe that's going to be, there we go, that's Stun AD on it first again. He sent it in, lovely 2 points. That's 1 goal away from the Mercy now, as he just brings it in, walks it in for a lovely shot there. No dings this time though.
Certainly no dings. All the respect, as they are feeling the defensive pressure. Maybe not the scoreboard pressure, but maybe the time pressure, as there is 40 seconds on the clock. Can RaDiOaCtIVE score a goal, keep this game going until the end, or will DragonCorpse make a corpse of the RaDiOaCtIVE material and end it with a 20-point lead, a Mercy win? But we're going to find out right here, right now. Stenad V does get the clear all the way downfield. Is the stack there? Yes, but they do get stunned by the defense of RaDiOaCtIVE. They're going to get that disc back in the midfield. 15 seconds now. Mighty is going to pass low, but no, the Geo denies it. 10 seconds. Are they going to be there in time? Maybe, maybe not. Stenad V goes for the shot. That's not going to be what they're looking for. So this will be defended. Certainly not close, but certainly a great game from both these teams. Just to start to the season. I'm excited to see what both these teams can do. But it will be DragonCorpse taking this game into what a game. Locky, what did you see that second round?
I saw, as you said, a corpse. I've seen a dragon burn this team to ashes, because that was an annihilation. I mean, as the phrase has been tonight, no matter what the score is, if it's halftime, you can do to them whatever they've done to you. That's not the case when it's 17-0. It's not the case when they're just on the edge of a Mercy win, and that's what DragonCorpse were. And RaDiOaCtIVE at that point were just fighting to not get Mercied, and they won that fight. So at least they won something tonight. At least they managed to do something. They didn't get Mercied, and in my books, that's a win. That's a mental win in some way, but DragonCorpse, that's more than just a mental win. That's an actual win, and an undeniable one at that, because unlike the first round where they just held the start, this team piled on the points again and again and again and again. And talking about piling on the points, let's have a look at Stunad's points. Stunad V32, 18 points. On the other team, not on Dragon.
Yeah, Locky, I'm going to finish your sentence there for you. But the other team only had 5 points across 2 rounds. Meanwhile, DragonCorpse has almost 4 times that. Absolutely great job from them. But also great job from Mikey Wifey as well. 9 points to their name, and SSR 3 points to theirs. But man, absolutely great game from both these teams. I'm excited to see what they can do. You know what? Time will tell. But regardless, thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day, out of your life, for watching this game we all know and love. Echo Arena. I'm your host, Luke, from the Voice from the North. Alongside me is Woodsy in the booth. Always a pleasure to be with him. On cams is Newton Dad, the Southern Tech Slinger himself. And you just heard the voice of Locky11, the legend that he is. Also thanks to all our sponsors, ProTube VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, and VRWare.net. Thank you all for joining us, but don't go too far away. We will be right back on this channel on VRML2 with Withers against Just Potatoes. It's going to be a good one. See you soon.
And we're underway.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRWare.net.